Hi, welcome to my studio. I'm Noah Scalin. I'm an artist and co-creator of Creative Sprint, along with my sister Micah Scalin. Our art and innovation consulting firm, Another Limited Rebellion, has partnered with clients such as Old Navy, Goodwill, and Capital One. And my artwork has been shown around the world, including in New York City's Times Square, the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts, and the Mutter Museum in Philadelphia. I'm also the creator of the Webby Award-winning Scalin project, which began as a daily creative practice to get myself out of a creative rut. Whether you are a beginner in your field or a well-seasoned professional, we can all use a creative boost now and again. So I'm going to show you one technique I love to use. It's called blind contour drawing. And what's great about it is that anybody can do it. And someone who's never drawn or is scared of drawing can try it out, and someone who feels proficient at drawing can still get the benefits from doing it. So it's pretty straightforward. What it involves is using any drawing surface and any drawing tool, but the key is that you're not going to look at the surface while you're working. So what you need to do is set yourself up where your paper or notebook is on a table in front of you, and then rotate your chair away from it so that your drawing hand is on the surface, but your face is looking away. And then you're going to look at something and draw that thing. It could be your hand, could be someone else's face, or an object, or even an image in a magazine or book. While you're drawing, you're going to be using your eyes to trace the outlines of the object, the interior and exterior elements, very slowly. And your pencil or pen or marker, etc., will stay on the paper the whole time. Don't lift it up, because you're not going to know where you are anyway. So you're going to be drawing and moving your pencil or pen, etc., while your eye moves, following the shapes. And then when you're done, take a look back. Don't cheat and look while you're working. Be surprised at what happens at the end. It can be a real delight, and what you've ended up with afterwards could be a finished piece of work. It could be a sketch that gives you other ideas. It could be something you could come back to and color in or add things to or collage with. There's a lot of great things that come out of it, and it's a really simple practice that you can do almost anywhere as long as you have access to something to write on and something to write with. All right, I'm going to do this a few times. The first time I'm going to draw my hand in sort of an interesting curled up position. I'm going to be looking at my hand, not at the paper, and I'm just going to start somewhere down here and use my eyes to follow the shapes and all the little nooks and crannies and crevices, and just draw until I've drawn all of them. I've done this a bunch. One of the things I learned is that, to take my time with where things are located. We're not trying to reproduce it exactly in terms of what the finished product is going to look like. We're just trying to capture every little nuance and detail that our eyes can see, and really just give it the patience. And I'm moving pretty quickly here. Again, only looking at my hand and not the paper, and not lifting my pen off the paper, so that I'm just drawing one continuous line. Sometimes I'm even closing one eye to make sure that I am not getting confused about what I'm seeing. And sometimes with both eyes and seeing stereoptically, I'll get two different views of something. But honestly, with this kind of drawing, it doesn't really matter, because if you end up with something that looks really unusual, it's okay. It's going to happen either way. So, and my goal is to just try to capture every little line and crack, any weird little shape that I encounter. Hands are actually notoriously difficult to draw, but when you are not worrying about the end product or thinking of them even as hands, I'm thinking of this just as shapes, lines. And you might be really delighted to discover the thing that happens when you're done. Again, this is not about drawing the right thing. It's about drawing the thing that you're seeing in the moment. I just find, like, when I look at these, I give this to my students to do, I love the results, no matter what people however they create them, however they think about them. I just find them all delightful to look at. I just think that the quality they have, the sort of natural grace of the lines is very satisfying. All right, look at that. I drew a hand. I think I got every finger in there. Okay, let's try it again. And this time I'm going to be using a picture in a book. And I'm actually put the picture out of frame so that maybe you can try to figure out what it is I'm drawing as I'm drawing it and see if you can figure it out based on what happens. We'll give it a go. I just chose this box of crayons at random, and here's the colors that happen to be in it. And I'm kind of just playing as I go about, what colors look nice together, what should go with what. I'm just experimenting. I don't really know what the goal is other than have fun and relax. Let my mind wander.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all of our latest videos.